Yeah, there are good deals, right? And it's right. It's good deals, but it may not be the best deal. Okay, so there's a difference between good and the best deal.
Every year, thousands of people migrate to other countries in search for a better life.
Each one with a story to tell of courage and determination.
Adjusting to a new country is not that easy.
Here at Migrant Tribe, we honor you.
So join us as we share our stories from our journey down under. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Migrant Tribe Stories from Our Journey Down Under, episode 27. This is Joseph. Together with me are the other members of the tribe. There's Jasmine. Hello, Jasmine.
Hi.
And there's a Joey.
Hello.
John. Introduce yourself.
Hello.
And of course, there's Erwin.
Hi, everyone.
Okay, so here in Australia, end of June, pretty much we call that end of financial year. So a lot of things happened during the end of June. Some sales or some transactions that can help you out. So today's episode will try to give you some of our tips to take advantage of the situation. Okay. So I like to call in Jasmine. Can you share us your tip on about end of financial year?
Sure. Thank you, Tribe. This is just a thought, and I've done this before. It's not very financial in nature, but it's still related to business. I think, and based on experience, it's good time to really start a business. Um, Only because, I mean, for the many reasons it has to offer the end of financial year. Um, if you haven't started a business, it's a good time to really kick it off because there's many opportunities out there. There's yeah, like infrastructure cost, anything you have that in terms of pricing, terms of support, and everyone is in that mode of closing off and you're opening. So you're in the reverse. That's one, and it has financial benefits as well. I'm sure um, your accountant will be able to guide you with that. You can capitalize it all in that year, put it all there. And if you are in a good structure, you can have your carryover losses the following financial year. Don't take it as an advice. I'm not a financial advisor by profession. I'm an accountant, but better to speak a proper public accountant, like your own accountant.
Mhm.
But in terms of overall business strategy as well, by the time the new financial year starts, you are already in the cycle of everybody because you have started towards the
Okay,
end of
got
the
it, got it.
financial year, and you're like on equal. You will feel more boosted, like you're on equal footing
Yeah.
with everyone. We're all July 1. Happy New Year. So if
Mm.
even if I'm a 2-year-old company, it's still okay because you feel that vibe, that new energies, and you see it in retail, in businesses, and even professionals. So I just thought it might be a good. It's something to think about. You have one day left.
To work to
Two
start your
days
business.
left.
Yeah. Yeah.
uh, yeah. So I just thought it's really worth sharing, really worth thinking about, and pushing people like what Erwin's advocacy is.
Okay. Yes, that was from our previous episode.
Yeah.
I hope it's didn't get lost. Okay, so
Care.
so okay, so this you're saying that this time of a year for some reason because simply because you're all in equal footing with the other established business. It's a good time um, to start a business, and in spite of the COVID, scare, the perennial lockdowns that we're
Yeah. No.
experiencing, you'd still this is something
Oh
that you would
yeah.
still advise
Yes.
people?
I
Recommend.
totally, totally agree. And the lockdowns, I mean, that's another topic. Maybe the
Yep.
pandemic has nothing to do with whatever you're starting,
Correct.
because
Correct.
there are
With
many,
that
many
attitude.
ways to do to yeah, there are many, many ways to get around it, to make the most of it, opportunities within it. There are so many. So doesn't matter what the external circumstances or the external factors are. You just focus on what you can control and get it started.
Okay. Thank you.
I
Thank
love that.
you. Thank you,
Let's start
Desmond.
Can I
today.
have your mobile number, please?
Yes. Okay. So I think we have another one who'd like to share. Oh, Joey, would you like to share something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, probably I'll put it in a nugget approach, okay? Because she mentioned about the benefits of actually starting a business. So because everyone would say, or probably thought, right, when you say business, oh, how big it is, what are we doing? But I think probably on my perspective, let me share this, okay? I started my business, shall I say, side gig, right? I mean, I'm still working for someone, and somehow actually Erwin touched that on the previous episode. Hope it's there, right? So he was
We find
working
it.
not yeah 9 to 5, but after that he's probably working for 4 to 5 hours after. So starting a side gig at this financial end of financial year, right, is a good way to maximize all the financial let's say capabilities that you might actually be able to use up to start a certain side gig. It may not be a very big idea yet, but at least it could be something that would require some resources. So when you have some, let's say, I'll put it out there. Probably just a secret. I started my own business with 2 grand. That's it. And well, obviously he would say, "Oh, come on, give me a break. You started with 2 grand, and what you have now, able to do it to 6 figure. Yes, that is possible, but you have to look into your internal resource that's actually that you can infinitely tap. So, which is whatever talent or skill set you have, utilizing some of the small resources that you can just set up a small side gig or business would be a gateway to this multiple, or let's say whatever wild idea you might have that you can turn around later. I mean, the world is your oyster, shall I say. So financial year, that's also actually the year, 2019, where I started, shall I say, sorry, the official, I started the business. But prior to that, I started 2018, I started a side gig, just helping out some few friends, colleagues with whatever skills that I have. And from then on, I really just took it off from a 2 grand investment computer, desk, printer. That's it. And set up the business name. Of course, you gotta, at least do some research, study for it. But everything is actually available online. So everything can also be, talk to your accountant. I'm not an accountant. So talk to your accountant, whatever resources that you can actually tap or use for, top up with those, what do you call that? Refund, tax refund. So yeah, I think that's probably one thing you could head out. Feel free to connect with us. You could search Joey or Jasmine. Yeah, and happy to connect and see
Okay.
where we can help you.
Okay. Thank you, Joey, for your tip. And I think Erwin would like to share something.
Yes. All right. So for whoever wants to buy a new car
A new
this end of
car.
financial year, yes. So I started selling new cars and used cars dating back 2011 to 2017. So that is
He was one
six
of the
years.
loyal customer.
Yes, I've sold car to
Yeah.
John. I've sold
And
Me
I
car to
too.
referred
Joseph.
one. I referred
Yes,
one.
and you referred one as well.
Yes,
So
I'm still using that
yeah,
car to
so
this date.
yeah, so
Nice
I'll
name
give
as
you
well.
some. Yeah, we can talk about it. Yeah, the list goes on. So yeah, so I can give you a black hat or white hat for this.
Approach.
So anyway,
Okay.
you can see
That's
all
a nice
ads,
one.
all right, in the telly, right, of the
Mm.
the deals going on,
Yep.
various
Every
brands and all.
dealers. Yep.
Yeah, there are good deals, right? And it's right, it's good deals, but it may not be the best deal. Okay, so there's a difference between good and the best deal. So my take on it is do your research. Okay, so it doesn't matter, you know, don't take the word of the salesman if they say it's a good deal, it's the best deal. Don't take their word for it.
Yep.
Research, do your research. The best site to go, carsales.com.au, right? So go to the site, um, uh, click the brand or put the brand you wanted to buy.
Mm-hmm.
Go to Victoria if you live in Victoria, and then filter it. Get from the cheapest to the sort it from the cheapest to the most expensive. So identify whose dealership was giving that deal,
Mhm.
and go to that dealership. Print that research as well, so that when you go to the dealership, you can show it to the salesman. Okay, get the salesman to do their pitch first. Okay, give them time,
Yep.
and then after that, test drive. Make sure that you love the car, they have the stock, and then show the printout. Okay, and it doesn't end there. So when you show the printout, if you want, still negotiate. They might be able to squeeze in another $500. Sharpen their pencil, so for another $500. It's still a big, it's
Yeah.
small, but still counts. You do the deal, also get some freebies as well. Floor mats, full tank of fuel, tint. All right,
Tint.
so don't get them to
Charge
pay
you.
you extras for that. So yeah, so again, do the research. Just research. Just go to Carsale. It can save you thousands of dollars.
Okay.
And that's my take.
Thank you, Erwin. Um, I the last time I was speaking to someone from that industry, at the moment because of COVID, I think the dealers lack. Actually, the demand is so high, supply is really they don't the supply is not really is not enough. That hence also because there's a shortage in new cars, that also pushed up the sales of used cars as well.
The
So
price of the used cars.
yes, yes. So I guess if you were in that industry now, you're doing well because of the situation that we're experiencing at the moment. So yeah, well, yeah, I guess that's a good takeaway from what Erwin said. Do your research, and I guess not just buying cars, but in anything, buying house or furniture or sofa, whatever. Okay, do your research and all that. Okay.
If I may add one more thing about
Yes,
cars,
yes.
right? And if you're planning to finance the cars, check other finance option outside the dealership too. Oh my God, dealership's gonna kill me for this. But check other finance as well. So it may not be the
True.
best. You might be getting a better deal outside the dealership. Trust me for that.
True.
So
Yeah,
True.
it's a good hack.
they,
Agree.
other dealership gives good deal as well. So just
Mm.
open up your
Always
mind,
compare.
listen to them. They might even give you a very good deal, but at least get some comparison.
Yeah.
Yep. Thank you.
True.
Thank you. I think we've all been there buying cars. It was much easier before when Erwin was here, but now I guess we have
Yeah.
to rely on
I'll go
other
back to
less
Australia soon.
informed
Actually,
sales agents.
Mm.
Yes, yes, John.
what Erwin said, we all experience these things from him. He, although we were here and we know how to buy a car, and we know where to get the good deal, but with the Erwin support before, um, we were able to get a better deal and a better finance as well, because just what he said, sometimes um, the dealership gives you the good deal, but if you shop around or if you compare, there are always small things that will add up to the amount.
So true.
I actually got scared. I thought you were gonna say I rip you off.
Yeah, I want my money back. Anyway,
I'm happy, please.
So it's a good experience. Okay, that's
yes.
good.
Okay.
Good.
So nothing else. I think that was a good episode. So we were able to share all our tips for the end of financial year. So good luck to us on the next financial year. Hope we do better than what we did this year. Okay. So that kind of ends our episode today. So bye.
Bye. See you
Bye.
next
Bye.